Yeah, we're here at Nult's. Just got here. Paid for the tank. Coming out now. Trying to get the trailer set up for it.
Is that the one that doesn't move around?
Tom, right in the center there. Yeah.
Is that the GoPro that doesn't move around? Set them right on the two together.
Yeah.
So we can button back.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like we're on the flat all the way down.
Touchdown. All right, back on the road. We got it all strapped up and locked down. We'll see how she fares. Hey everybody, welcome back to Extensive DIY. I'm Sean, and today we're going to be working on getting 1,000-gallon propane tank in the ground. It's the week before Thanksgiving and there's snow all over the ground. I just got this tank a couple weeks ago, and this is actually the first chance I had to bury it. I was away on business, so what we have is the tank is over here sitting on the trailer. It's going to be buried right over here where the kids' toys are and the logs. So I got to move that junk out of the way there. And then we got to take this gas line that's right over by the wellhead and get that extended over to where the tank is going to be. So it's about 30 some degrees out, and but it's really not too bad. I don't think the ground's frozen at all yet, so that's going to be good. But I got the excavator fired up here. We're gonna let it warm up just a little bit more. Got to get the skid steer warmed up, get some stuff moved around, and we'll get started. All right, so finally ready to get started here. I cleared out that area, got all the trees and everything that was sitting, the debris that was in front of where the tank's gonna go. And I'm gonna go down through the woods here. And I ran this line in the summertime and just got onto other projects, you know, like the lawn and some other things. So this one's down about 24 inches, and there's a tracer wire that's right next to it. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And let's go down and take a look where it's coming from. So it came across the lawn here, obviously before the lawn was here. And there's our old tanks. There's our riser. So that's buried, like I said, down. It's only about 18 inches here. It's we're gonna get a little bit of gravel and stuff over the top, so that's got plenty of protection. Anchored it into the wall, and then I need to swap this out. I'm gonna put galvanized in here just because this is only 2 years old, so didn't paint it, but yeah, so we're gonna go galvanize there, dielectric fittings, and try to do the best we can from keeping this from rotting away. So hopefully soon I'll be able to get rid of these tanks. These two tanks only last us about 22 days. So let's get on the machine and get digging. All right. Got the trench dug out here a little bit more. Got this all unburied from where it was. Looks like everything's in good shape. I got some sand in the bottom here, and I'll try to set the camera up for backfilling here and going down through, but I just don't have anything to set it on right at the moment. So got the sand down, got it flattened out at the bottom. Of course the pipe is cold, so it doesn't want to sit flat, but I'm unrolling it as I go, and then taking some duct tape and wrapping the tracer line right next to it. So I'll come back here and backfill with a little bit of sand, and then we'll take the rest of this dirt, which actually isn't too bad. Most of the soil that I have here is terribly rocky, terribly. Once I get it backfilled, then I'll back up and keep going. Okay, so I got my trench just about finished. I need to go probably a couple more feet there. I need to figure out where I'm going to put that tank, but it's going to go right about where the machine is. And I really lucked out here because the soil is much better than the rest of the house. Everything over here is terrible. It's total rock. But this was mostly sandy anyway. I'm going to take a look on the bottom and pick up any small rocks that I find there. If not, the pipe's going to go, if there aren't any, the pipe's going to go right in the ground, and then I'll come back, get some sand, throw it over the top, backfill, and this will be all done. right, well, that took much longer than I expected, especially since it was in the woods. And somebody remind me to go ahead and ask Santa for a track skid steer, because the wheeled one sucks. It's too heavy, and all this black, what looks like dirt, it was actually wood chips from when we were building the house, and almost got stuck over here. It was pretty deep in it. So in fact, I went and bought that skid steer with the sole purpose of actually going for a track skid steer. There was only one there and I didn't like it. I saw this one and I took it because it was in good shape and it was a great price. But yeah, once you get in here, it's just terrible. So I'll take the excavator and flatten this out a little bit. Wait till probably summer. Come back here and do it up a little bit nicer. Throw some grass in here or something. So anyway, just about to finally start digging here. I put a very crude line on the ground to give myself some reference, and it's 17 feet long, 56 inches wide, if you don't count the crookedness, and it's got to be about 70 inches deep. So 6 inches of sand on the bottom, and then top, and then cover it up. So Alright, well, I tried to set it up so that you can watch me dig here for a bit. I think I got a little bit of it, but the wind has been pretty nasty, so tripod keeps blowing over. But the hole is almost finished. I'm believe that's right about 70 inches right there, and I want to bring this area up a little bit, so I don't want to dig too much more. I got to flatten it out just a little bit in the bottom. I got to take off that side, but I think I'm overall at the length I need as well. Let's take a look. There's 17 feet right there. So clean out that side, flatten out the bottom just a little bit, and get some of the sand in here. And realistically, all of the dirt that I'm pulling out is a little bit rocky, but it's sand. You can take a look at it right there. It's This is just, I'm surprised because it varies terribly from the front to the back of the house, what the dirt looks like. So
It weighs about 1,500.
Oh, he's gonna pick it up.
It's gonna want to roll till he gets the weight on it.
You get the right chain. Not to run around the link. Yeah. Is that at the right link? Yeah, what about that?
I thought these were like on the other side, but I think we'll be okay.
Think? Well, if you want to put them on the other way, do it now before.
Hey, Sean. It's taking the weight now.
All right, so she's in the hole. I'm not sure if my father actually got any footage because I don't think it was filming, but he was helping me out, but he was also watching, so I think we might have missed getting it off the trailer and in here. But I guess the moral of the story is now I need to ask Santa for a bigger excavator too, because this kept drifting down when I got it out too far. So it would lift it, but then the boom would drift down. So we had some problems swinging it in here, but got it in. It's level, it's plumb, and put some sand around the outside, and right now it's actually in really good shape there. So I just took the anode bags out, and they want you to activate them with some water. So I'll let this soak just a little bit. I'll throw it down on the left side over here. I'll put one over on the right side as far back as I can, so get them further away from each other, and get the lines ran up to the riser there. Can't really see it from here, but there's 2 bolts that hold them on, so, and that's what grounds it to the That's how you get the connectivity to the tank. So I'll let this sit here just a couple minutes and get those anode bags in. And this one, they just want you to strip these back and wrap these wires around, sandwich them between these washers, which should give you a decent connection. Hopefully, because without it, the tank's gonna rust. Did this in the summer. I think when I started recording before, I had the wires twisted around the other direction, but we need to get them in the direction that when you tighten them, they only get tighter. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I've been out here, and it's been raining and the weather's just been terrible, but I did get it filled and got a really good price on the fill. So last thing I need to do is just get this connected, pressure tested, get the house connected, and that's it. So I did want to get this this riser on here before the rain came again tomorrow. don't think we have any kind of water issues, but we definitely need it shedding away from here. So after I'm done with this, I will get the skid steer and fill this all in, and should be done. So this is a Constab Continental Industries flexible riser, and it has this piece that's on the end. I didn't bring a marker with me, but I did mark on the outside here of the pipe. It should be the same depth all the way. You want to get it all the way into the fitting, and then the fitting, there's a rubber gasket down here, and once you get it in there, you'll have to tighten it down so that this touches this outer nut. So let's see what we can do here. It should be down to the, here we go. Almost there. That's it. All right, let's get this pipe out of here. Should be good. All right, so that's what it looks like when it's finished. Got my pin in there. Like I said, this thing is just filled, so everything's ready to go. And just need to backfill it now. And well, I'm gonna put the shut off here on the end. This reduces it down to 1/2 inch to go into our first stage regulator. And but I need to pressure test it before that, so okay, well, that's about the best I could do with grading right at the moment. At least it's flat. And this is filled in. I'll come back and tamp this with the vibrating tamper and get this leveled out a little bit more, spread out the rest of this. Probably get some fill in here because it's a little bit low, especially back in there. So like I said, next thing is pressure testing this, and then we'll go over to the side of the house and get that connected, get the regulator in here, and then fire it up and hopefully have gas for the rest of the winter. The last I left off, off, I had said that I was going to pressurize the system for the piping that comes down to the side of the house, and I did, and it held 20 psi for, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes, and didn't seem like there was any leaks there. So I put this together here on the bench just this morning. Shut off. I have a shut off up the top, union, and then the second stage regulator. I need to take it outside and kind of get it where it needs to be. The whole pipe might have to go in the ground just a little bit more. But first I'm going to take this one up and connect it. Got this POL to POL, they call it, pigtail. And they're both left-handed threads, which go into the inside of the propane tank, just like any propane tank, actually. Before anybody says anything, yes, I did put Blue Monster tape on here first, and then over the top. But I made sure that the tape was well away from the front side of the... I know it's a kind of a no-no, but I'd rather have belt and suspenders than not. So I'm comfortable with the way it is. This one's tightened up. I'm going to dope this up when we get outside and get this first stage installed, and then turn it on. Actually, I need to get this one on first so that I can get the shut off down here, then install this one, turn it on, and then finish the piping up to the house. Okay. Boy, we're close. We're real close. This nipple at the top might have to be changed out, but I'm shut off here. I'm going to clean up the threads here a little bit with a towel. I have some leak detector, basically just foamy water, soapy water, and I'll go out the front and put that other regulator in. Alright, this is take two. This was sitting up way too high, so I ended up taking the shutoff off out of the picture, shut off in the nipple that was there, and that gave me quite a bit more space actually. Well, if we count the lid, this one's going to work. forget. That's it. The thing left to do is open a valve and check for leaks. Sounds like it filled. Well, here we are about nearly, I don't know, 5 months later, and in the last part of the video, I had to get this connected at night because I had to go away on a trip again for the day after. I needed some heat because our tanks that usually sit right here, the small ones, were totally empty, and that 1,000-gallon tank was full. So I wanted to be able to come back here and show you what we ended up with, and we'll end this video. So previous parts of the video, we had this riser that came up and have this attachment to the concrete, which makes it super solid there. Tracer wire that goes down to the rest of the, it goes out to the tank so we could trace it. This would have to be connected for it to be used. Ended up putting a shut off here. There wasn't room in the tank to put a second shut off, but we do have a shut off right on the tank itself, so I'm not too worried about that. Unions here and there for being able to get the second stage regulator out if needed, because they do go bad. Not always, but they have been known to fail, so I wanted to leave myself an out there. And then have a shut off with plans for a propane generator over here, the whole house. So yeah, that's where it's been, like I said, at least 5 months, and it's been working great. So in February, March-ish, we're up here in northeastern Pennsylvania. We did need some heat for the last part of the season there. And then we still use it for our stove and for our gas dryer. That's gonna be a wrap for this video. So if you did like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one.